If you take a half of a yard of fabric, which is 18 inches, and you fold it in half, this will go ahead and make you 18 yards of continuous welt cord. That's if you're using 5/32 welt cord. If you're using a welt cord that's bigger than 5/32, like 1/4 of an inch, you won't make as much continuous bias. So just note that if you're using a 1/4 of an inch welt cord. But what we're going to do here is we're going to take this piece and we're going to fold it in half, and we're then going to go ahead and sew. I'm going to go ahead and sew around all 3 sides of this. So I'm going to go ahead and go over to the sewing machine and do that right now. The sewing machine that I'm using today is a 1540 Pfaff sewing machine. It is a regular home sewing machine. It has a welt foot on it that we're going to use for the welt cord, but it's just a home sewing machine that an average person can use in their home. What's important about the foot of the machine is that it has enough clearance that you can get the thicknesses of fabric in that you are sewing. So if you've picked a fabric that's too thick and it can't get in underneath here, you'll have to find a different sewing machine. But this is just a home sewing machine. So I'm going to go ahead and draw a line so you can see it a little bit better. Hopefully you can see that a little bit better. The dark line is where I sewed all 3 sides. The next thing I'm going to do is draw a line diagonally from corner to corner. And I usually don't draw a full line simply because it takes a lot of extra time to draw a full line. So I've just drawn a partial line. I'm going to go ahead and take my scissors and I'm going to just clip off the corner so I can get inside the piece and cut only the top layer. And I'm just going to cut down that line. And clip off the other end. All right, so I've cut 1 layer of fabric. Now if I cut all the way through and did cut 2 layers of fabric, all I would have is 2 triangles, and that's not what I want. Now I'm going to go ahead and flip it over to the other side, and I'm going to do the exact same thing on the other 2 corners that I did not previously cut.